up, YouTube? It's your girl Queen D, aka Queen Diamond, and right now I am with a group of my friends here, and I want everybody to introduce themselves. I can start with you.
I'm Angel. You can follow me on Instagram at Angel Too Suave, and I'm excited to be here.
Oh, what's your age and your current relationship status?
Oh, so my age. So I was just playing when I told you I was 18. I'm 25.
What? Are you serious? I'm so weak. And I really fell for it too. I really fell for it too.
Yeah,
Not hear me and him laughing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, though. You know I'm not gonna be a liar. So
Wow.
I was gonna tell you, but I didn't get a chance to.
Okay, that's cool. That's all right. All right.
So and then yeah, my relationship status. Now I'm single right now.
Single
for a while.
For a while.
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
That's enough.
Anything can happen.
Preach.
All right, next.
Oh, I'm Tyrone. You can follow me on IG at Projects555. I'm 25 and I'm also single.
All right, y'all know me, Diamond, 21. Current relationship status is complicated, but on the single side. But yeah.
I'm Kayla. I'm 25 and I am single recently.
My name's Tanika. You can follow me on Instagram at genuine.love_, and I'm 23 and single.
My name is Tavares. I'm 27 years old. My Instagram is TrinityFella12, and my relationship status is single.
We're all single.
We all,
Single.
yeah, basically, we all single. Now, this video is basically
It's that video.
The ad.
All right, so this video, I basically wanted to do this because I wanted to get like a perspective of guys' point of view when it comes to relationships and like girls' point of view. So me and my friend here, Tanika, we decided, this would be a good idea to kind of like get everybody's like opinion on like, how you define like your love life and your relationship and what's, not really what's been going on in your life, but like just what you think about it. So we have a couple questions here. We're gonna get started. The first question is, how do you define a relationship or love? Like, what's your definition of it?
Lord, now
You
we
want to
don't
start?
know.
You want to start? I feel like you want to start. She has we like this and she's like this.
Define a relationship.
Like,
I know.
Yeah.
The first thing I would say about defining a relationship would be someone you're comfortable with, someone that you can just you vibe with, someone you feel like you can trust until they prove otherwise. I'm very open. How I define love. We'll come back to that one. Like I said, I'm recently single, so
Anybody else?
change
Have
anything.
anything?
No change for me.
I don't know. I would define a relationship kind of off of like how much you care about somebody.
Right.
Your obsession with them, basically. That's how I feel. You need to be obsessed with them. If you're obsessed with them, you really feeling them love. I don't know. I'm a little iffy about that one. Like, I'm kind of lost on that one too.
I'm more of a hopeless romantic. So how I feel like how love works is like someone that you enjoy being around, someone that you cannot breathe without being around them. And right now, I'm still breathing around these people. My heart.
That's definitely true.
Someone you can't breathe without, someone you enjoy being around at all times. Like no matter what, if y'all away from each other, like damn.
Yeah, like you
You
just
kinda-
have
you
them on
feel
your
like,
mind
yeah,
constantly. Like,
crazy.
you're like, dang, I miss this person, or I want to talk to them, or anything like that. I agree with y'all. Now. Okay, next question. What are some requirements in a relationship?
Don't get me started.
You have to be open, and also say what you mean. Say what you mean. Like, don't be beating around the bush or trying to be passive aggressive with it. Just say it. Say what you mean. If you feel uncomfortable with something, say it. If something isn't right with you, say it so you can fix it or something. You know what I'm saying?
To add on to that, you cannot be with someone that don't have their own shit together.
I was going to say that.
You
That's
can't.
a requirement.
Look at him. I want to hear his point of view.
That's the truth.
What do y'all
I feel like you got to be willing to work. Like, you cannot have it all, but if you're not willing to work and you're not trying, then that's not going to work for
You
me.
put in no effort, then you might as well.
I don't know, because I say now I'm not compromising too much. If I have to compromise too much, I don't feel like it's worth it.
If I gotta,
Can't
if I
level
gotta,
at this point.
if I feel like I gotta pick you up, if you always at my house, if
It's not mutual.
you don't got no job making some type of revenue, then who you?
Well, I feel like it depends on the relationship, and I would say understanding would be a big one for me because it's like when you fall in love with someone, it's like you kind of gotta understand the situation too. You know what I'm trying to say? No one comes
Yeah.
into it, you know, as perfect as you want it to be, and you know, etc.
But like when you first meet somebody, you're not falling in love. So when you first meet them, what's the requirements? If they like, I ain't got no job, I got 2 kids,
No.
I ain't really doing nothing, I'm trying to come to your house, that's okay?
That's not okay.
No,
But, like
no.
10 years down the line, and shit
How
happens.
you expect to
like,
fall in love with someone when they got nothing?
Exactly. Like you gotta have
Like, at that
bring
point,
something to
it's
the
what you
table.
don't
Like we grown
Yeah.
now, you gotta at least have.
But you're trying to ask like, what's the requirements before you get into the relationship, or like kind of like
During.
in it type?
Oh yeah, that is.
So you're saying when you're like during the relationship?
I mean, we can do both. I mean, because some people said before and
I said
some
before,
said
yeah.
after. Well, during. So I mean,
But before you at least gotta have your shit together. If you lose it on the way, then we'll work on that.
Yeah, we
Right.
agree.
yeah, on the way, yeah.
be about something.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Bring
feel
something
like-
to the table.
When we first meet, you gotta be there. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like the most important thing, like when you're in a relationship, is just to both y'all have to really want that relationship. I think y'all kind of said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to work
If,
on
if
it.
that's the number one thing. If y'all really have that, then everything will work. You know, if y'all both want to be with each other and y'all are committed to each other like 100%, then nothing can really stand in the way
Yeah.
of that relationship. But that's kind of like what happens most times. I feel like one person just kind of doesn't want it as much as the other person. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
never
no
works.
way.
And then be honest and say that. Like, say what your intentions are. If you're just trying to smash, say that. If you
Yeah,
just
that
trying to
too.
have with it, say
That
that.
too.
If you're looking
I
for
can't
something long term, say that. Yeah.
And if you want to be with them, just say that.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta cheat.
That too.
Right.
That and if you like, just be honest. Just be honest. Just be honest and just be honest with the person, especially if you've been in a relationship with the person for so long and you built that connection with them. Just be honest about what you want and what you.
Yeah.
I want to understand what the look was about. What y'all did? Y'all
Huh?
Nah, I'm just playing. I was like, shout out to my ex. I'm just playing.
Oh, mine too.
I mean, I'm not playing.
I'm playing, but I'm not.
No, we all serious. We all serious.
Anyways.
Okay. Next
Yeah,
question. Next
Yeah,
question.
Mr. Petty.
What is y'all opinion on like being in a relationship and like balancing, like kind of what he said, like balancing out like the gender roles in a relationship? Like, what's your opinion on that?
Like, do you think it should be 50-50? Do you think just men should take out the trash? Like, you know, all the topics people be arguing about nowadays. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Well,
Like
you
on the
know,
old school or like new school, basically.
Basically.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's what the guys answer.
Yeah,
first.
for
Yeah,
real.
that's how
That's
it
how it
is. I'm very.
I ain't even gonna lie
I
to
know
you.
what I want.
Don't
But
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do my guy duties. You know what I'm saying? I protect. I do all that. Hell, I'll even pay for at least 75%. But bitch, you gonna meet me halfway. you gonna meet me halfway with certain things.
What's those certain things though? Like, is that financially or is that like?
Financially, protect. You know, you do what you're supposed to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like at the same time, I don't want to feel like I'm doing everything.
So
Right.
what would be
I'm
her
overworking
50%?
myself at work, and you just chill.
Yeah.
I mean, but then if you have a person who's working as well,
Yeah, then
you know,
that's different. Then you gotta.
But
That's
do
what I'm
you
saying.
think that-
I like 50-50 on certain things. I would still, for example, I'll pay all the rent, right?
Mhm.
But could you
Cook.
Cook, get the groceries.
Cook,
Okay.
clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
hell
I support
knock
that.
out the lights if you can? Just
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Get-
God, I
get-
feel
get-
you.
come up with the
Okay.
essentials.
Right.
I'll do everything else. Just hey, babe, you mind? I'm knocking out the light bill for me real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, understandable.
Those little small things.
I mean, for me, I feel like because in my past relationship, I was like, you know, he would pay for like majority of things, but you know, if there are certain things that he can't pay for, I'm like, okay, it's okay, I got it this time. Like, you know, we'll go out to eat, I'll pay for it this time. Or you know, you need something, I got you. So my haircut, I got you. Like, I've done that before in the past, so I think like, you know, it just kind of like balances out with whoever you're with, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
how I'm
agree with
feeling.
that.
It's with whoever
Yeah.
you're with. Like, I wouldn't expect a woman to take out the trash. I still don't kind of
Yeah.
expect that.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
God
that's
knows
not
it's
up
supposed
for
to do that, but
debate.
certain
That's
stuff.
not at all.
Like you said, going in when you can. You know, back in the
Yeah.
days, they were saying that only the man needs to do that and the wife just needs to stay home.
Mhm.
Now she can help provide kind of in a way too. Not saying the wife is only supposed to cook and stuff like that, because the man can too.
Yeah.
But
Exactly,
certain stuff, you know, certain stuff women just don't want to do.
Mhm.
In
At
general.
times,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to, and you're doing it without me asking, that's good enough. Because I'm automatically going to help you. I'm automatically going to put
Exactly.
in.
That's
I'm
what I'm
automatically
saying.
going to support you. But if you're not even wanting to, or if you're not even offering to take out the trash or trying to pay something, then it's like,
What am I doing?
Right.
what's going on?
Yeah, what am I doing? Like, yeah, definitely. I do feel like one thing I do like with a guy is opening the doors. I don't know why, but opening the doors for me is something that's kind of like big for me because I don't know. It just shows like, you know, not how he was raised right, but something like that. And like taking out
Or
the
how
trash,
you
like
feel.
little
It's
things
called
like
having
that.
chivalry.
Yeah.
Little
It's
things
called
like
having
that.
class, manners,
Yeah.
you know?
Especially if like if
It's
I'm
like, it
with
should
you,
be a
like
standard.
It
I'm
should.
sorry, that's
Yeah.
not an interrupt.
Definitely.
yeah, you're right. You're
It
fine.
should
You're right.
be.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely
So
that.
But
That's
not-
an easy question.
Not everybody
Maybe
raised
we all
that
have
way.
like the same views on.
Yeah.
I was expecting something totally different.
Yeah,
I'm
because if
like,
y'all
oh,
would
Like
post
thinking
Kevin
what? Like
Samuel
what?
shit,
you know how
I'd
many
be
times I
like,
can argue with guys about this type of point?
For real, I mean,
But
I can see where it does bring room for like a serious argument, but
Yeah.
when people understand you have like a realistic mindset.
yeah.
Mm.
So y'all basically saying like each person should contribute something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what-
You,
that's
especially if
what
you
y'all
can,
saying.
yeah, if
For
you
a
can, then
relationship.
yeah.
Okay.
If you can, then yeah,
If the
definitely.
relationship is weighing on one person, then like it's not gonna work.
No, because then they're gonna get tired. They're gonna go
Mhm.
overwhelmed.
I feel like you make the rules for your own relationship instead of, you know, I'm trying to say follow by this book of we have to go
What
by
you need
this
to
because
do.
society says this.
Mhm.
You know, you do what you can. Like, why you, you know,
Enjoy
I
it.
feel like
You
they're
gotta
not
enjoy
gonna
it.
go in the kitchen to make something. But
I mean, she can make a sandwich, you know, once in a while.
no, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'm just saying like if I don't feel like it, what's
But I got you too, though. You know, I'll make some eggs in the
Yeah,
morning.
you
Yeah.
I cook some steak up.
Just
you
don't
know,
burn
I,
us down,
I
that's
grill a
all.
burger. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your idea on like first dates?
Mm.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like your ideas on first dates. Like, what do you like?
Expect on a first date? Or
Yeah, what do you expect on the first
And I think
date?
when we made that question, another part of that question is, who do you think should pay on a first date?
That too. That too.
The
Yes.
person that asks.
I'm gonna act like I want to
The
pay,
person
and then if you
that
don't stop me,
That's what I'm saying.
no, for
I'm
real,
I'ma
don't stop
act
me,
like-
all right.
When the
I'll
bill
just
comes,
wait for it
when the
and
bill
then-
comes, I'll slowly grab my bag to see if you're gonna.
When
have
they-
it.
when-
So if they let you
Like
pay,
the
are you
first
gonna go on a
one.
second date? If they let you
Y'all
pay, are you gonna
know.
go on a second
The
date?
fact they want to
Probably
pay,
not.
that's what's
Yeah, I
up.
wouldn't.
Probably
Y'all
not.
already
And I've
is
never
right.
done
Yeah,
that.
but it's,
If I have
it's
to
all,
pay
it's
the
all a
first time,
scheme.
Yeah.
It's all a scheme.
Yeah, because then you're like, are you? Oh, you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Go
all
ahead.
right.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't decline. Don't
I
decline.
like to wait for her to reach first so I can pop her hand like, no, I got it.
Oh, don't you like this?
Yeah, it's a little. I want to see you reach for it first so I can stop. I'll pay for it.
But y'all make an effort. That's what's up.
Okay.
There's not a lot of girls out there.
They'll
A lot of
just-
them rushing. That's like, girl, yeah,
This
right.
be them.
I would never.
See,
So,
but
Yeah,
we
some
just
people just
agreed. We just agreed on that if
Like,
a
we might
guy
pay
does
for
allow us to
second
pay for the
date.
first date, there is no second
oh
date.
yeah.
Yeah.
There is
I
no
wouldn't.
second
I wouldn't let
That's
you pay.
that's fair. That's fair.
But the fact that you at least
I
are
take
not
that.
just expecting like, oh, he's obviously gonna pay. But
Yeah, you
No,
know that.
no.
Something ain't right.
Speaking of
Something right.
not trying to
First
figure
date.
out a meat.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Right.
Would you pay for the date if all they're doing is just being on their phone the whole time? Would you still pay for the date?
I would pay for
I'll pay
mine.
for my
I'll pay for
portion,
my
and
bill,
you
like
can
nice
get
fitting
it.
you,
Oh,
but this
that's
is
fine.
what
Yeah.
thank
I
you.
definitely will pay for my own.
I'll pay for mine and then I'm there. Yeah.
that's a little different. Yeah.
Because it's like, what's you wasting your
15
time.
minutes in, I might walk out.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you know
about to say,
what?
I'm not even staying there 5.
You know, you're lighting here.
Yeah.
Take my food to go. That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Go to the bathroom to her real quick. Yeah, here
We'll
go
call
my
it
card.
diamond. Like diamond.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I mean, I had a trash day, but I still paid for it. 'Cause
Aw.
I was like,
Was it
I
on
was
their phone?
like, huh?
That's on their phone?
Oh, it was just not too good. But the thing is, like, I was like, I'm not gonna make them.
What was you thinking?
I was like-
was you thinking in your mind like,
Yeah, but I was like, I got
should
it.
just get up out of here.
Because I'm not gonna give that person a reason to even say anything bad.
Say
about
anything
it.
bad.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I
okay,
feel
you the one that sucked, so I'm out.
you. That's you can pay real quick. You'll waste that money on something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll waste it on something else.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it was a waste of money, but it's alright.
Okay, next question. And this is a big one for me. Oh my gosh.
Love
What
it.
is your what is your opinion on the opposite sex as friends? Like if you're with somebody, yeah, if you're with
You can.
if you're with somebody, how do you feel about your partner having the opposite sex as friends?
Close friends, not regular friends.
What is close friends?
Like, oh, that's my best friend. They're hanging out all the time. They're on the phone all the time. Type of friend.
yeah, that's a boundary. I feel like I'm not the jealous kind of person. I feel like I'm not the controlling type. I don't want you whipped around my. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, do what you do. Just respect me. I'm trying to say, like, let me meet her. Let's talk. We can all go out sometime. I'm trying to say, like, if I'm with you, I'm with you because I trust you, not because I'm like, you know what I'm trying to say? I want you up under my titty all day. I'm trying to say every day off all day.
I got
So.
something going on. You better keep it extra.
Yeah, because you ain't gotta
extra
go.
low key. Cause
Right.
Any,
If I find out,
any little piece, you know,
I'm gonna
you'll
bust
feel it.
all
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, your
Trust
feelings are
me, you
getting
will
weird,
feel it.
especially if they allow you into it.
Yeah. What about meeting, like, you know, your partner's going out and like maybe they're out and they meet somebody like the opposite sex and like they start talking after. What about that?
oh, like new friends. Like,
Even not
oh,
really. No, I'm kidding.
New-
No, I'm just saying, like,
New
you,
friends,
you,
what about
you,
that?
you know what it, you know, you kind of know.
I ain't even gonna lie. I think my
operate.
trust issues too fucked up for that. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry.
I want to be the bigger
I'm basic-
person and be like, you can have friends, but honestly, I'm gonna be like,
Not
don't fucking play with
really.
me.
Don't play. I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you on both of that because like I'm like in the middle. You know, at first I never really had a problem with like my partner having like girls as friends,
Yeah.
but then when you start having like trust issues, it just
It
your
goes
our
crazy.
mind,
Not-
yeah,
not
especially
completely out the
us
window,
girls, like
yeah.
we our
You
minds,
start thinking everything.
yeah,
Completely
it
out
goes
the
crazy.
window.
It goes wild. So for me, I don't feel comfortable, like especially if you're talking to the person all the time, like you should be giving your energy to
but like
me
you
or
said,
something else.
And also, if it's a new person.
Exactly. So there's a new person, like, why are you so interested in talking to this person so much? Like,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, that's, like I said, it's,
Y'all quiet. What y'all think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all mad quiet. Y'all mad quiet.
Alright, look. Let's keep it a buck, man. Like
Mhm.
there's no opposite sex friends. I'm sorry. It's not.
I heard that too.
It's not. It's
I
just
thought
one of
y'all
y'all.
would be- I
One
thought
of y'all
would be
are
open too,
attractive.
Because
Yeah.
some guys really can. Some guys
Yeah.
can. Like
I
some
was-
guys
I don't
just
think
One
so.
of
Any
y'all
male
are
friend I had,
attractive.
all of
So-
them eventually
Yeah.
stepped out.
Because
Yeah,
they
it's
can
one
you
of
it
the
can
guys
turn into
or,
something
you know,
later
If
on.
you wanted to, though, like.
And
I mean,
No, because
the
no,
new friend
think
thing-
about it, think about it.
Somebody's mind, though.
The new
Exactly.
friend thing too is a definite.
It's a
Yeah,
definite
You
you
can be
Yeah.
friends, and we're
Yeah.
not gonna be nothing.
Exactly.
Bye.
Because like if you really think about it, you know, you're talking to this person all the time. You can eventually build something like a connection
And
with this
kick somebody
person.
and kick the next person to the side.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
you might not have wanted it to turn to something like, you know, more, but it just accidentally happened. Like,
Like you said,
no,
you know,
we just
But
gonna
I think like
what
what he just said, is for males, like there's no friends. Like in their mind, that's low key what it is.
I feel
Well,
like
females
it's
too,
a
though.
choice.
Females
Yeah,
do that too.
no,
If I had a
no,
girl,
no.
if I had a chick friend, right, and I'm dating one of y'all, and what if she looks good?
Hmm.
How you gonna feel?
Shoot, like
But that's just like, that's like.
And I'm
I don't
always
think
talking
my
to
hair
her,
look
always
as
on
good.
They're not gonna,
FaceTime.
It's
they're
not
not
like
gonna
it's
honestly
a
answer that
choice.
question.
It's
Well,
a
yeah,
choice.
We're always
One step.
FaceTiming and stuff. We hanging out.
I don't think it's about her looking good, but if we already been together and you go make a new friend,
A new
then
friend.
I feel like that's
I think the new
suspicious.
friends
Now, if you
situation
already
is
came
weird.
with a friend that y'all was childhood, you already cool. I'm not gonna,
See,
get
yeah.
in between that. But if it's a new
But then
friend, then
sometimes
I'm
that be
like,
kind of sketchy too
It
because that be
do.
so low key.
Have you
Exactly.
seen? Have you
So
seen
it's just
Power?
like you just don't
Power
know.
too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I,
There's no
so
friends.
I honestly feel like you have to just appreciate what you got going on until something gives you like a red flag. If you don't feel like there's no red flags,
Yeah,
and,
I
and,
agree.
and they
You-
really on their P's and Q's,
you'd be
and you
surprised.
and you that
nah, I'm about to
hard
say,
to
I know people that
You
keep
have
it
to
low.
make sure
You
you're not
would
making
be
other
surprised.
person mad.
I've been in a relationship and I had a girl best friend that I never did anything with.
It'd be like
And-
that, yeah.
Me and my ex broke up because me and her were cool. I'm just like,
But did the girl like you?
Huh?
Did the girl like you?
Your friend.
Not that you
Did
know
she
Did I
of.
have anything in the
She
past?
might have been looking at you away.
Nah.
when your girl was
Right.
there, stuff like
Just
that.
how y'all know when guys want your girl, we know when a girl wants your guy.
I mean we grew up together, so if it was something then
It
probably
would've already
faded away. Yeah, it
happened,
would have
yeah.
faded away.
Mm.
I feel
But there
you
was
on that.
something in the past even. And it's like why do you need opposite sex friend when you already got
Right.
man
So
or
whoever
I'm a
you
your
That's what
want,
I'm
yeah.
saying. And then
it's like you don't really need it. And that's just room for
I really do. I really do.
room
Thank
for
you.
error.
I'm just.
Yeah, or not many.
I
maybe
did.
one,
I
but
mean-
not many.
That's in my opinion, but you know.
No, I just feel like it's a choice. Like just
Mhm.
knowing that I'm not the only beautiful woman in the world. Like I said, I was faithful for 3 years and I got cheated on, but it wasn't. I'm confident enough to say if I wanted to step out and be with another dude, I could have. You know what I'm trying to say? But it was a choice. And that just like leads me to like a question to be like, do you guys think love is a choice or is it something that you can't help? I think it's a choice. I think
you have to choose to keep loving them.
Yeah,
Once you love them, I
do.
feel like it just happens. But like when you're staying together for a long time, you have to choose to keep loving them and choose to keep putting effort into that
What was it? If
relationship.
it was a choice or it's what was it again?
Natural.
like you
Natural.
can't help the feeling of love. I feel like it's a choice.
It's natural.
It should be natural.
It's
I think it is
If it's
natural.
not mainly natural, I feel like you probably with the wrong person. If it's that much of a choice,
Like,
where
yeah,
you feel like you're
like-
putting a lot of effort,
exactly, like it's like a
Like
That
it's
goes
only so
to
much
what I
feelings
said.
can go though.
That
You know,
goes
like
to what I said
feelings-
earlier though.
But
If you
over
feel like
time-
if you're away from this person and you cannot stop thinking about them, even though you're not with them anymore, you're still in love with them. Like that's not going to change.
But don't get me wrong, it's still effort. It's always gonna take
Yeah.
effort. But it shouldn't
always
feel
is.
like
It's
it
a
shouldn't
job.
feel forced. You know?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
feel
don't say it
forced. It
has to
shouldn't
be
feel like a job.
forced.
Yeah.
I feel like you do fall in love. You do fall in love, but it's your choice whether you really want to fully dedicate yourself
continue
to
to go
it.
with
Yeah,
it.
dedicate
Yeah,
yourself to it.
and that's
or
why.
that's who you want to dedicate yourself to because you can love multiple people.
But you would naturally want that.
Yeah.
Without that's the thing. So
Yeah.
it is kind of like a natural
natural
almost.
thing,
Because
yeah.
you wouldn't like
You
if
can
you don't
feel
really
it
want to be
kinda.
with that person, then
Because that's like if
Then
somebody break up with you and you get in your feelings, you didn't know you was feeling like that
Yeah.
until you really get in that type of situation. So,
yeah.
like you said, it definitely is a feeling. I feel that.
But what are you trying to say, by the way?
Look at you.
I mean, I'm hearing you guys different point of views. I'm just
What's your
Taking
taking
it
it
in.
in.
That's the
Yeah,
whole
like,
purpose
taking it in,
of
I'm like,
it.
okay,
That's the
okay,
whole
I'm hearing
purpose
how
of
you
this, to
guys
kind of
feel.
get each other's point of views on this, because you
Right.
know we're having like different views on this. So
I have a friend who's getting married in a few months, and what she told me was she's not marrying for love. Although she does love her fiance, she's not marrying for love, because when you do that, it's just like so many other things come with it, and she like they're not gonna. I don't know. Like I said, I was in a relationship for 3 years. You're not gonna feel passionate all the time. You're not gonna feel. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Madly.
I feel like that's like a fantasy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they're gonna piss
want
you
the
off. They're gonna.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I'm trying to
course.
say?
You're not gonna get into fights.
They're
you're
gonna
get
do
into
things
agreements,
exactly
yeah.
that you don't like, that you don't approve of, but it's like, is it a choice that we're gonna look past this and, you know what I'm trying to say, work it out because I love you,
Yeah.
or because the feeling's gone today, I'm gonna go cheat on you and be with some other chick. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Quick
That
question
makes
though. If you could put into a percentage, how much would you say, what percent would be natural attraction and what percent would be effort?
Well, I'm a spiritual energy person, so I feel like it's like when you're attracted to someone and you feel that energy, it's feel like it's gonna always be brewing and the rest.
But
of
I'm
the
saying,
choice.
like, and what you're saying about a relationship wise, what percent should be
I
natural and what percent should be an effort?
I feel like 60% is natural.
But what do you feel like?
And
You
the
feel like
40 And then
60%?
the 40 is effort.
I think that's fair. I think that's
Yeah,
fair.
60-40.
Yeah.
So 60 should be natural? But your friend is marrying and she ain't even in love, so that means it has to be less than
I didn't
50
say she
for her.
wasn't in love.
She's
I
not
just
married.
said
She's
she's
not
not married
married for
just
love.
for
What
love.
is she marrying for?
Everything else.
I was about to say, my grandmom did that. She was in an abusive relationship, and then her husband now was his wife cheated on him, so they both agreed to marry for companionship, travel, and love. That was their agreement. Me,
I mean, that's
what I was seeing.
That's kind of
But they-
using the
that's
person.
each other, and it's
that's
it's
what
two mindsets
that's
that
their
need to
love,
use
and
each
that's what
other.
works for them. Me,
Yeah.
that wouldn't work for me.
So
like,
she's looking for resources. I feel like that's different. I feel like that's different. If
That
she
goes
looking
back
for
to how do you
resources,
define love in
like,
a relationship.
so she loved the money. She loved the money, but she don't love him. So that relationship is way less than 50% love. That's like she don't even love him.
37.
She don't care. She probably don't care what he
You're
doing.
not married for
She don't
love.
care what
Like,
he doing, his
I'm all about the
personality,
Bible.
it's
You're
the
supposed to
money.
marry. I mean, not really married for love, but like love is supposed to be high up there because that's how you keep the relationship going. Because when you feel as if the love is like dying, it's up to you to want to bring it
Bring
back
it,
up.
rekindle
Like
it,
bring it back up
keep
to
it
like
going.
keep it
So
the
it's
spark
choice.
there.
If you're not a shallow person.
Yeah.
To want
Yeah,
to
you can
keep
let it go.
loving yourself. Well, not loving yourself, but loving the person. Then I mean, yeah,
It's a choice. I mean, see, you're making the choice to build
to
it back
continue
up.
to go.
You see, in my opinion, it's like when we say we love God, but we still sin. Yeah, I'm trying to say it's not like we're making a choice to do what we want to do. Although,
Yeah.
again, just my personal belief.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
See over here,
I
just
mean-
guy. Just
I know.
But I understand, like, you get to choose
I
if
love
you want
what
to
Jesus-
express it.
Right,
But
exactly.
You know if you feel somebody, you know if you like somebody, but you get to choose whether you want to
Whether
express it.
you
Because I
gonna
like
be right
people
by them.
sometimes.
Right.
I don't express it. I just be chilling.
Yeah.
But I
That's
feel
my
like
skill.
you're
I just be
choosing if
chilling.
you're going to do right by them. You're not choosing to love them though. You still love them. You're just choosing if you're going to do right by them and if you're going to stay by them.
Yeah.
Because just like your God analogy, like you always love through it, but you're just choosing still not to do right by him.
Right.
But the love, you're not choosing to love him.
Because you know you love him.
Yeah,
So
you
what's
are
the
loving.
sin? What's the sin in a relationship, by the way? Like, what would you say is like a sin in a relationship? Since you want to compare it to God.
A sin in a relationship.
Yeah.
The ultimate one would be cheating. to
Yeah.
me.
Cheating, lying,
And lying.
deceiving.
That's
Deceiving.
yeah.
So-
Betrayal.
Yeah, betrayal.
But you say you love God but you choose to sin, and you're comparing it to a relationship. So what's the equivalent to doing that in a relationship?
I don't
Cheating?
understand your question.
Huh?
What is like?
Like you feel like so cheating is the only sin that you could do in a relationship, but like
No, you can do
No.
much more. You know, there are other things that you can do in a relationship, not just cheating. You can, you know,
You can talk down on the person.
Yeah,
that
talk
you
down,
love.
talk bad about them, lie to them,
They don't
abuse
love you
them.
though. Yeah.
Right, hit them.
some people
Yeah,
think
that's
that
amazing.
abusive
What does that
is
mean?
love when it's really not.
right.
You know. Damn. Okay.
That was a.
That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay.
I love
Next.
how your mindset works though. Thanks for challenging me. For real, I like when people like you
Yeah.
know.
Okay. What is y'all love language? This is an easy question. Really simple, easy question. What's y'all love language?
Receiving
Quality
gifts.
time.
So I can tell you, mine is receiving.
So he will marry not for love.
Nah.
He married for the. No, I'm playing.
I'd rather be
I'm
single
playing.
until I find both.
Yeah.
What's on
The
five
love
of them
and the
again? I
life.
know it's gift giving,
Quality
Physical.
time.
quality time, physical touch. What's the other two?
What'd you say?
What's
Like,
the-
I'm trying
what's
to
the
list
love
all the
languages?
five.
What was on that you said? Ari?
Physical touch, gift giving, quality time, words of affirmation,
Yes.
and there's one more. I can't think of it.
Dang, I should've
You
wrote
said
it
gifts
down.
already.
Yeah, you said gifts.
Yeah,
already.
let me
I
look
should've
it
wrote
up.
down. Well, I'm gonna start. Mine's is touch. You know, I don't know. Mine's is physical touch. Physical touch. I don't know why. Just you know.
Right,
Yeah.
it's
Just
quality
there.
time.
Yeah. And quality time,
Mm.
definitely quality time, because you know that's how you build with the person and connect with the person. So
Right.
Yeah, mine is definitely receiving gifts. If I mention something and like you happen to remember or something like that, or it's something that's just like I would never think you'll think of, that'd be something for me. That takes me over. Like
Yeah.
it takes me over. Like I don't even know how to act.
yeah,
Cause I barely ask for stuff. I'm not the type
That
that
too.
asks for
Yeah,
stuff or
I'm not
just
either.
wait around for it. I get it myself. But if
Yeah,
somebody does it for
exactly.
me,
So it's acts of service and
Acts of
receive
service,
giving.
okay.
That's what that would be.
okay,
acts of service. Okay.
definitely that.
What about you guys?
It's
You want me
interesting.
to list them again?
Y'all never took like the test online
I
and
remember it.
stuff?
I remember
Okay.
it.
We going off of the 5. I don't communication, touch.
Told you he gonna say all
Is communication one?
I don't think
Words
it's
It's not one, but
Words
damn
of
it,
affirmation.
it's gonna be one.
Oh,
So
words
words
of
of
affirmation.
affirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Which one did you say again?
Words of-
Touch
And
and words of
Oh, and
affirmation.
touch. Okay.
Shit, I ain't really big on gifts. I don't really care about it that much.
Yeah.
because they come.
I mean,
and
and it don't have to be.
But-
Yeah,
but-
it don't have to be
Yeah.
anything major though.
But if you surprise me with a
Yeah.
PS5,
You know what I'm saying?
we're not talking about that kind of gift. We're talking about
I'll take
maybe
that.
come home
I'll
with a
take
card.
that.
You know, how was your day or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
like
The
you
little-
caught me
the
off
little
guard
thoughts
with that
count,
one.
yeah.
You caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more like words of affirmation then. If it's
I
like
need
how was
that
your
too.
day?
I
He
need
need all
that
five.
too.
Right, all five.
He's universal.
But I took the test before, and those were the top two: the words of affirmation and the gift, receiving gifts. Which
Yeah.
I knew receiving gifts, but words of affirmation
Yeah.
that kind of threw me off a little bit.
Wow.
But like I was telling you earlier, I did before like look to others for affirmation and stuff like that. But now I'm kind of like shying away from it. I really don't need the affirmation as much.
All right, so our next question, what is your opinion about posting your significant other on social media?
Oh, that was the question. I thought you meant like just posting different things. Okay.
No, just posting them on social
Posting
media,
them
like
on
showing
your
that
media.
you're in a relationship.
I don't think it should
I
be
kind of go back
avoided.
and forth because I feel like before there was social media, it wasn't a big deal to that's not how you define your relationship. So I don't feel like it should be. I feel like it should be optional.
I feel like if
Not
you're active on
mandatory.
social media, don't avoid it. I mean,
Thank you.
What's the point of avoiding
Like
it?
if you're purposely
But-
hiding it, if you're like,
Right.
oh, but I'm gonna just save
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Like,
and
yeah.
that post it. Or like you're recording yourself, and as soon as your partner come in, you're like,
yeah.
I wouldn't even think about it. Get out of my video. I don't know. I've had enough of posting on social media. I just feel like there's no need for it sometimes. I feel like when you started the media, you kind of had your own idea of what you wanted for yourself on the media. I mean, some people are in love, and it's no problem seeing it. I'm not against it, but
is that something you said in the beginning of the relationship? Like, you're not gonna be on the social media,
I
so
let
you
them
know.
know that. Yeah, you're not gonna be on the media. Don't worry about what's going on in the media. Get out of the comments. Get out of the likes. Worry about what's going on.
Damn.
You
Damn.
gotta worry about what's going on in real life. You have to worry about the reality of it.
He was in stealth mode.
He
Okay.
said, matter of fact, I'm gonna just block you.
You don't even add me on there.
Don't even worry about it. You can't even look
But
me
you
up.
know, if you ask, oh, is this going on, blah blah blah, you can have access to, you know. But don't go through my stuff. But I'm definitely not thinking social media.
Social media is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Because like me and my most recent ex consistently got into it when someone new followed me. Who was she?
I used to be on there waiting for somebody to follow somebody, and she's
Like-
blowing the phone up.
I'm like, damn, like you do know I make music, right? Like,
This is what it comes with.
leave me alone.
What's your
I
opinion?
think if it's natural, I mean, okay, so me, if I do it when I feel like I'm with someone that I don't like to do it that much, but if I do it, I'm not gonna avoid it either.
Yeah.
But only if I really feel like we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we've been together for a minute too, I'm not just gonna do it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, not right away, not right away. You still
Right.
new, you
Yeah,
still
that's
new. But like if
true.
we've been
Right.
together for a certain amount of time,
Couple of
then
months.
you know, especially if we're going out, like, you know, I'm out with you, you know, happy,
Yeah.
you know, in love, all that stuff.
You,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
drop a
do it.
teaser, post them on your story
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah,
And
you know,
then
just do it
post
one
it
time.
on the
Story. Not on the club.
Yeah, on the story. You know what I'm saying? Post on the story with a little heart. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
going to depends on the
It's just
relationship
me.
status.
Cause I've been with a chick, and I was with her for like over a year, and she still hadn't posted on her page.
Red
And
flag.
I was
Story.
like, nah, like she put it on her story, but that's not the same. You
It's
know
not
what
the
I'm saying?
same, no.
And
it's
I
only
was like,
24
okay, bet.
hours.
I see where we at.
And then also, you let it be known that you're in a relationship
That too.
as well. You have to let it be known. But I let it be
Okay,
known
so
in a
what about that? What if
relationship.
they say they're in a relationship that's publicly known, they just don't post a picture of you?
I can dig that. I can get with it.
Maybe had my
Couple
something
of
of us in the
stories.
bio.
As long as you see me on the story,
Something
type
in the
shit,
bio,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe in the bio.
A little tag in the bio, a heart with a lock on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to let you know that, hey, I got somebody, like,
Yeah.
you know, something.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
If not, I feel like it's a red flag.
Yeah, because
I
it leaves
agree.
it open. It leaves it open
I
for
agree.
everybody to just
Exactly.
come in how they want. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, next question. When is the right time to have sex with somebody that you met?
What's the right
Fresh.
answer and the answer you really want to say?
Hey, whichever one. Listen.
I don't feel like
When I feel like it,
I was about to say that. I don't feel like there's a right answer. Whenever y'all feel like it, whenever you feel like it.
Depends on the situation.
Exactly.
Both parties.
Yeah, how I feel.
What I'm tasting, what I'm drinking.
But definitely not on the first night. Not for me, not on the first night, no.
Has it happened before?
I mean, it's not going to happen for me on the first night, but if you do, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I'm playing.
I said for me, it's not going to happen on the first night, but if you do it, I'm not going to see nothing wrong with it because I feel like as long as both parties, we're all grown, so I feel like if that's what you want to do, then that's what you do.
Is that what you want to do?
No. That's what I just said. For me, no. But
But you still
to each his
Yeah,
own.
to each his own. You grown. You grown. We all grown.
Yeah, you
Like,
say
damn,
you
I
say
ain't
no
really wanna do
now,
this, but damn,
but you can't speak for future you would be like, damn, I'm feeling this dude. You know what? It ain't gonna hurt. One time it gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Give
You don't think so?
ideas. Give ideas.
Because for me, in order for me to have sexual relations with you, I have to actually like you.
Like you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
otherwise,
what it
it's
is,
not. I'm not that turned on by it. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Especially if that's
takes me a
how
while
you come at
to
it. If
actually
you
like
come at it, if you come at me at first just about sex, it's definitely not a turn on.
Yeah.
It
That's
depends on the timing.
So what am I drinking?
It depends on the time.
what you drinking, what's in your cup.
You influenced by.
Okay, alright. That was a good one. Alright, next question. During a break, are there rules / boundaries or is it like free for all?
If you believe in a break.
Like, yeah, like, you know, you and your partner going through some things and you're like, you know what, we need a break. We can't do this anymore. You know, y'all go your separate ways for a little bit.
I actually started mine with a break, and I kind of just stayed in the house. I stayed in the house. I didn't do nothing. I went out and stuff like that. It wasn't really no rules to it, but you know, you kind of got that in the back of your head. You don't want to be the first person to feel like you got over it. You don't want to, so
You don't want to
So you
I don't
took
really
it
believe in a
I
break.
feel like you kind of
Yeah.
chill.
I like if
Yeah.
we together and we need space. Okay, we can take space, but we still together. But if we break, then
Nip
I'm
it.
single. You
Just
single.
Just nip it.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
what it
that
No
is.
too.
confusion.
Right. Don't ask no questions.
Like, I don't want you to
Come back.
think you. I don't want to think you're out doing stuff on mid break.
Exactly. I
And
don't
then
want
want
to
to
have
get
to
back together
run.
after you
Yeah.
having fun. Like,
Exactly.
what's the
Yeah.
point?
Do you think you should tell your partner, like, you know, if you do take a break, like, or do you think they should know that, you know,
No.
you were talking to other people?
No,
They should know, right?
They don't need to know.
I mean, if you
That's
ask,
your
if they ask,
If y'all agree to a break, y'all agree to you guys being back in your own separate lives.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
That-
Trying to figure it out, see what's going on. You never know what happens in between time. We are humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're humans.
You just keep it to yourself.
So
you
would
don't
you
just
tell
know
them?
everything.
No.
what if they ask?
Dead ass.
No.
Don't
Don't worry about
Don't
that.
worry about what we were on a
Like
break.
said,
I
I'm
did
very
what I
in the
wanted
moment.
to do.
I'm in
Yeah,
the moment.
just leave it at that. You not answering. What you think? You asking him. He answered. What you think?
I don't even think I would
Yeah,
ask. 'Cause
there's
if you
no
tell me
break.
something I want to hear, it's
I'll
probably
be mad.
So you always think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
always
Breaks
think
don't
about it.
exist.
What you
Breaks
think?
don't exist.
Yeah, I don't believe
Nah,
in breaks either. Yeah.
if you need a break, y'all might as well break.
Break up.
Yeah.
It,
But
the
what if
break
you do
got,
love the
like, no
person?
expiration
Then you
date.
take space. You don't have to break the relationship and end the relationship.
What is
You want
define?
to
What is
really-
a break, anyways? Define a break.
Oh, damn. I don't know. Like, you know, maybe you just need some time apart from each other. Y'all are having like problems or like, I don't know.
That's
Just,
not-
Ask for space.
Then it's not a break. That's just I'll see you in
breaking
a
up,
few
y'all
days.
working on-
Like
Yeah,
a few
I
days.
just got annoyed.
Or
That's
at
not.
least.
But if you gotta be like, let's take a break. That obviously means
that you
y'all-
want to.
That means you want to
do what you want to do.
That means you know what that means.
Ultimately.
You know when
Yeah.
people put their cars that they don't really want to sell on Facebook just to see how much money they can get for it.
Mhm.
That's the same thing as taking a break.
It is kind of.
You just want to see what can I get, but you might still do it.
That's
though.
a good way to.
That's
You might still do
definitely.
it. If the right offer comes, you're like, okay, I'm gonna sell my car.
Damn.
And you know what I'm saying?
That-
So ain't no
It
breaks.
is a warm
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
You're just trying to see. Here, let me cast my line and see what
maybe-
fish I can get. real
Yeah,
quick.
maybe we just trying
Oh,
to
this fish
validate
is
it by
better.
saying it's a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no break. Come on, man. That's
That was deep.
you know, females be the ones probably trying to do breaks. No offense, females.
Yeah.
But y'all be the
You're
ones
right.
trying to do breaks, and y'all trying to be
That's
all cute
true, though.
on
That
the
is true.
gram and all that.
Yeah.
10 dudes in the DM. Oh, you motherfucker, what you
That's
doing?
true.
Oh, what you doing Friday? That ain't no break, man.
That's true.
over
There's
there.
no breaks.
That is true.
You're just trying to see.
What you can get.
Yeah.
Who can
It's
offer
going
better
fishing
than what
at
you've
that
already
point.
been getting?
So
Can anybody offer better?
if
No.
the dude let the chick take a break, sorry, bro, but
Y'all just
your
kinda
chick for
done,
the streets
basically,
and you
yeah,
kind of go
done.
stupid. No offense. And when you come back, just know, like, she probably definitely was fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Probably not fishing. Maybe it came to them,
For sure,
or
but-
it came to the
The
girl.
fish went in there.
And she reeled it in.
Either way,
And she gonna reel it all the way in the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah.
And she gonna cook that bad boy.
Yeah.
That night, she gonna cook that fish.
You're absolutely right.
You
You're
want to
right.
experience?
Right.
What happened?
You felt that one.
I did. Yeah, I did. All right, our last question. This is like a really most important question. How do you know when to end a relationship?
Like, fed the fuck up. Yeah.
When you
I feel
know-
like when you're losing yourself
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
putting more in than you're getting, then
Yeah,
that's the
that's
time.
And there's nothing there. It's like,
Yeah, when you start really.
You're putting more effort than the actual person's actually putting in. Like,
I feel like before you
Or you're just not
break up
happy.
out of any relationship, you definitely, and it's true, you have to do the pros and the cons. You have to weigh out the pros and the cons, emotional,
Yeah.
financial,
Yep.
anything
Longevity.
else, sexual.
Yep.
You gotta think
Yeah.
about that too. Is you getting everything you need there or not?
Yeah. And like thinking about if you want to end it, like what are you
Yeah.
walking away from? Like, is it worth it? Like, do you feel as if like you need more time to think about it, or is it just worth like just letting go?
I think when you're not growing anymore, you just can't grow together anymore. You just
Yeah.
you come to the end of the
yeah,
road.
yeah. It's the end of that chapter. Like,
You're
Everyone's
quiet.
sad.
You're quiet.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
He's
yeah.
quiet. He didn't say nothing. You're quiet.
That's true.
You should never settle. If you feel like you're settling, or like we talked about earlier, how it was like the 50-50 thing, whatever. If you feel like the relationship is mainly you always doing more effort than like naturally wanting to be with that person, and you should never settle.
Yeah.
So if you feel like if you're constantly thinking I deserve better than this, I deserve better than this, then why are you still with that person?
Yeah.
You know, and I learned
You find
that.
out better as yourself.
Yeah.
Or even if you're
I
just
learned that
looking, if
takes
you
a
have to
while
fish for
sometimes.
reasons to stay, it's probably time to go.
Ooh.
Or if you feel like you need to take a break. You don't have to break.
When you said that, I'm like, if you need to take the break, then that's technically when you know you need to end it. If
That's
feel
when
like
you
gotta
know.
take a break.
Yeah. If you even think about that, it's like life is too short, and there's literally billions of people on this earth.
Don't drag
So
it
it's
out.
like,
Don't drag it
why
out.
would you stay with someone that you know is not working? Like just because of one thing. You can't be closed-minded and be like, okay, well, you know, you stay with people for the wrong reasons. Like, there's no reason you should stay with anyone if you're not really happy with that person. You're just hurting yourself in the end. And at the end of the day, it's not going to work out anyways. You just prolong
And
it.
dragged it on, yeah.
Expecting things to happen when it's not gonna happen, setting yourself up basically for failure.
Yeah, you just hoping that person to be who you want them to be.
But they got their
But
own
they're not that
process
person.
going on.
Right.
Yeah, they got their own thought process. They probably want to kick you to the curb too. We're trying to be easy with it. It's just.
Or they fishing behind your back.
All right. I definitely feel as if this was a really good experience. We probably will need a part 2 because we didn't get to answer all the questions. But I definitely like this experience. This was nice. This was getting to know guys'
I think we have a
perspective.
good group too.
Yeah, guys' perspective, and y'all getting to know the girls' perspective on things. This was nice. So yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All right, if you guys want part 2, in the comments down below, put what you guys like, what you guys didn't like, put y'all thoughts and what you guys.
Any questions?
Yeah, any questions? You know how you guys feel about the video. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna add everybody's Instagram and like their social media so you guys can follow them as well. Thank you for watching this video. Peace out.
Bye.
Hey.